Welcome back to another episode of Talking with Rafael with your host, Rafa. And thank you so much for tuning in to another episode. And over here, we got our special guest in the building, the Erwin Show, respectfully. Erwin, what up, dude?
What up, Rafa? What up, everybody? Welcome
Shit, I
to
feel
another
like you're holding back, though.
another Wednesday episode here. Talking Rafael and the Erwin Show respectfully here. Before, most importantly, than anything else, please make sure you hit the like button, share this video. Our social medias are right down below. Follow us, hit us with a thumbs up. Comment down below. Bring the comments. We are ready for comments. We have
Bring the
officially
comments.
back. We
Yeah,
took some
yes, sir,
time
yes,
off.
sir.
My boy Rafa had little things going on Monday. I had something going on yesterday. And today we're back. So I'm glad to be back, able to be here. So Rafa, how you been, man? How was your weekend? How was everything? How's baby girl?
It was tough. So last time we were here on the episode, you guys heard how loud my daughter screamed, and we're
Yeah.
starting to get worried because that was the first time she ever screamed like that while she was being fed. So I check on my wife. I'm like, "Hey, what's going on?" And she's like, "Both my wife was crying and the baby was crying." And it's like, I don't know what's going on. And so, of course, as a first-time parents, we're kind of like, "Yo, what is going on?" So we were like, all right, let's take a look. Like, nothing was like, her body was just fine. It's just her colics are being like, her acid reflux is being so bad lately that this guy hasn't stopped smiling. So, bro, I'm talking here. You're distracting.
I'm just listening. I'm just listening to you, bro. What are you talking about? I'm just listening. Go ahead.
You're all smiling.
I'm trying.
Anyways. Listen, guys, we got a lot to talk about here, but thankfully, on Monday I couldn't make an episode because I went to the doctors to check on my daughter. Everything was okay. Nothing seems out of the ordinary, and so we just added a few more things. We're gonna start giving her banana, like smashed up bananas. So she's a 4 months going to 5 months this month. And we're gonna start adding more solid food into her system. Maybe that will help her with her acid reflux, and hopefully, she won't cry that bad. Hopefully. So fingers crossed. My wife, my lovely wife, got this under control. So we'll go after that. How's Alaric doing, dude?
He's doing good, man. It's I talked to him earlier, and today's my mom's birthday. And
Happy
yeah.
birthday!
So it's her birthday today.
Yo.
Thank you.
So when you talk to her about me, did she mention anything about me farting on the middle of that shit? Because let's get this clear, guys. Me and Erwin, we were playing video games out of nowhere, and I didn't know this dude had me on his TV speakers while I'm
No, I
playing.
had you in the microphone.
Well, you have the microphone out loud. And then what is it that I did? Did I fart it or did I?
No. So what happened that day was that you were talking. You're like, "A la verga." This is what you
Yeah,
said,
a la verga.
and I was like, I looked at her. I'm like, she's like, "What? ¿Qué dijo? Oh, dijo
La
to the,
verga.
to the dick."
To the dick.
And she heard it one time. That shit was funny. She heard it, and she just made the comment for that. But ever since then, like, "Oh, it's Rafa. Don't worry about that. It's all good. We're all good," and stuff like that. Because and
So-
she just kind of laughed about it.
Okay. Yeah, so your mom knows me as like the swear guy, the
Oh yeah, pretty much.
farting person. Because I
Yeah,
swear to God, I felt like I said something in confidence. Because I was like, you know what? He got headphones just like this,
Mhm.
so he's probably
Mhm.
using the headphones just like this. So he's
Mhm.
listening just to me.
Mhm.
So of course I'm gonna blur out shit that is happening live.
Mhm.
Which you guys can tune in to my Gaming with Rafael on Twitch. So when I don't know whenever I got that minute to fucking play video games without having my daughter screaming in the background.
So
I feel
so
like
you
that
know,
has
by
slowed
the
down.
way, the new update for Call of Duty came out already. So it came out today. It's actually, dude, it's fucking
Yeah.
fast paced, dog. It's
Oh, shit.
holy shit. Like, you gotta be paying attention. But back to what I was
Yeah, I
telling you.
forgot
So,
what I said or something. I think like I farted so loud and I was like, oh, that felt so good. or some crazy shit like that.
But
And then her
back to what you
mom,
were saying
his mom
about
heard
a
him.
lot. Back to what you're saying
Yeah.
about Alaric. So
Mhm.
I actually talked to him earlier, and I was
Okay.
informed that he actually is doing really good in school. The teacher actually had parent teacher conference, which I didn't know they had parent teacher conference. I mean, I knew they had it, but I know they call it some other shit now. They don't call it the same as parent teacher conference. They call it something teacher staffing, whatever the hell they call it. So it make no sense.
Okay.
Apparently, his increasing of his reading has been improving a lot. So I'm happy for that. And the teacher's saying that he's doing really, really good. He's one of the best students she
Nice.
has in the class. So I'm happy from last time that he got grounded. It seems like for those of you guys that didn't know, he was grounded for about a week. And I know it's not seem like a lot, but nowadays for this generation, a week of no tablets, no internet, no nothing, they can't survive.
They detox a
So,
little bit.
oh, dude, they literally just go crazy. They go crazy, and it's just crazy to me. But now that everything is set up with that, he's about to be 8 years old on the 23rd of this month. So
Woo.
he's just becoming a big boy.
Wait,
So
no, 20 what? What
23rd
day? Oh
February.
shit. He's a
Hmm.
Pisces, just like me.
He's a Pisces. He's a Pisces. So yeah, he'll be 8 years old, and what he was telling me, I guess he's gonna get like a little event over at his mother's house, which I'm happy for him
Mhm.
for that because he deserves it. He's doing good, so great. That's good for
Yeah.
him. So then when I have him, I don't know what I'm gonna do with him. He was telling me that he wanted to go to Vegas for his birthday. I'm like, little boy, you're only 8 years old. What the hell am I gonna do in
Bro,
Vegas with you?
what?
Yeah, he wants to go to Vegas.
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 Motherfucker. He's 8 years old. He already want to go to Vegas.
I know. I
The
was like,
fuck
dude,
out of
you
here.
already. Hey man, like slow down. The time will come, bro. When you get older, I'll take you to Vegas and we can go.
It's
Hey,
like,
let's
no,
go.
dude, let's not go to Vegas. This is the place to be right now at
I
your
know.
age. When you're
Hmm.
21, I'll take you to Vegas.
Yeah, but yeah, he's gonna
So,
have a good
oh
time.
damn.
Yeah, he's gonna
What
have a
does he
good
like to
time.
do?
So I've been asking him what he wants to do because I don't want to be the person that just randomly throws some stuff like that. I want to ask him. I'd rather spend the money on him directly. Some other people might see it differently, but I kind of want to have him make the choice and see what he wants to do. So whatever he
Yeah.
wants to do, I would rather spend the money on him instead of throwing like a party or doing things like that. Like yeah, I'll get him a cake, and stuff like that.
Mhm.
I personally don't feel the necessity for him to feel that he needs to have a party. He's already having one here. He'll say, I'd rather have something else. Yeah, maybe a
Yeah.
little kickback or something, whatever. That's pretty much all with Alaric it would be, it's just
Mhm.
something fun for him. But I prefer to spend my time with him and I prefer to spend my time with him and see where we go from here. So I'm thinking of
Oh,
ideas with him. Might take him go car racing, just go with him all day to arcades or something. I don't know. I'll figure something out with him. But
I mean, it's always fun to go for a little they have those go-karts or something like that.
yeah,
Uh
the Rush Complex up in Jordan Landing.
what is it called? F1. Uh
No, you're talking about the
it's
K racing right there on
K
39th.
racing. Thank you.
Yeah, but he's still too little for that. He's still too little
Is
for
he?
that. Yeah, he's still too little for that because those cars actually go pretty fast. They're pretty fast and stuff like that. So I think the ones that we have right now because he has to meet a certain height to be able to touch the pedals and so on. So
Yeah.
he's about
Okay.
48, 49 inches right now. So
Okay.
I think he has to be a certain height to be able to do that. So
Dope,
yeah,
dope, dope. All right. Well, just so you know, there's that one, or you can take them archery.
archery.
Is
Ooh,
there archery?
I have to ask him and
Kids
see what
can
he
do
thinks
that.
about that. So I do have a few days for him to think about what he wants to do, and shit, we'll go from there. Hopefully, hopefully
See,
soon.
even little kids are like active on that stuff. And as you can, like in the previous episode, I used to have like a bow and arrow right here chilling. I mean, it's on the closet right now. I need to get a maintenance. I really need to go get a
I
maintenance.
don't snap that thing on it because you haven't used it for a while, so it's been sitting there.
Yeah,
My
it's
guy.
gonna snap. It will fucking snap on me, and that shit is gonna hurt. So
Yeah,
yeah, I need to like take it and probably rewire it or something like that.
yeah.
But yeah, dude. Um, let's go ahead and go for something that I mean, we just went through Valentine's Day.
Okay.
We and I believe that's one of the reasons why you couldn't join yesterday's episode, and I couldn't join yesterday's episode. So let's go ahead and talk about it. What do you think about Valentine's? What
What
is
do I?
your opinion about Valentine's Day? Because I feel like there's a lot of what do you call? Im- there's a lot of conspiracy. I will say that
Mhm,
it's a marker strategy on spending money on flowers, chocolate, etc., etc.
mhm.
What is your thoughts?
So here's the thing, like in my eyes, I mean, if you're, even if you have friends and so on and things like that, that how can I put it? So you go let's just say a lot of people make it seem like it's all about kind of like the love vibe and things like that. But I think
Mhm.
that's how it really is. A lot of people say it's como dicen en español, el día de acción de amor y de amistad, is what they call it in
Acción de
Spanish.
yeah,
I don't know acción
el día
de
del
gracia,
amor y la amistad.
amistad, but people don't really seem that more like a
Amistad,
friendship type of thing.
bro.
I
Wait,
think
wait, wait, wait. Go back, go back. Say that shit one more time.
día del amor y la
Amistad,
amistad, amistad, dije, amistad.
amistad. The fuck are you doing?
Día del
Do we
amor
need
y
to
la
make more
amistad.
Spanish episode?
Sí, but
We
whatever.
do.
Yeah, dije amistad, no amistad. Um,
Damn.
so
Okay. Perdón.
pretty.
Perdón, señor. Pensaba que estabas hablando así por un
No,
segundo.
claro que no, no hablo así. Yo no hablo el Spanglish. Yo hablo muy bien español. Stupid.
But
No, but
yeah.
what I was saying is just kind of like it all depends on how you see things, and some of them could
Mm,
be fresh starts, some of them could be long, long time been going along with it. A lot of couples actually prefer to kind of go out and kind of surprise one another. Correct me if I'm wrong, and if I'm wrong, and I'm sorry if I insult people, but respectfully, I mean, I'm going to say that I feel like a lot of the times the guys do put the time and effort
yeah.
for this to make to that special person to make it happen. And I tagged you earlier in a video, right? The video that I tagged you on earlier, and most of you guys will see in my story. There's some guy in the streets was asking, it's like, do you think a woman should give something to Valentine's Day for to a guy? You know?
Hmm.
And the guy said, well, everything now how it is nowadays is a 50-50 percentage. I think it should be fair enough to it. Here's the thing though, in my personal opinion with that, and that's why I'm saying I share that on my story because I wanted to see I'm not biased. I have my
Hmm.
different directions. If I give somebody some kind of a reaction to a Valentine's gift, I'm the type of person is I think is what it counts is the thought that it counts when you give
Hmm.
somebody for something like that. It doesn't matter if it's something the biggest thing. I mean, it all depends because there's gonna be those girls that are like, what the hell, you got me this? Well, I wanted this. They're so
Yeah.
ungrateful. But I think is when you as the man, you bring flowers to somebody, chocolates, or like they call it nowadays in Spanish, las flores buchones, buchones is what they call them.
Yeah.
Give me a second, bro.
You okay, dude?
um, so on those flowers, things like that make a huge difference. I think a lot
Mhm.
of the details you put into something, whatever you decide to do, it's great. And I have noticed lately that a lot of the times when it comes down to Valentine's, I think people kind of they blow up crazy. You
Yeah.
go look for flowers, you have to look flowers on time because everything's running out. Fortunately, that from what I'm understanding, places were preparing themselves this year about Valentine's Days. A lot of restaurants asking to get books, like booking early for anything like that, or in general. But I think that for a man, for them to show that as an appreciation, I don't think I'm the type of person that I'm not expecting something in return. If you're willing from your kind, if you're from your kind, if you want that from your own decision to want to do something like that, then I would just say, okay, I appreciate that. It's a different kind of feeling,
Yeah.
because you're not used to it. You're not used to having somebody actually give you stuff. But if I'm not expecting anything in return, and
Definitely.
that's just the way I see it. In that case, the way the lady made the comment, like she's like, hell no. I don't need to give nobody to this and this and this. But I do like what the guy said. It's a 50-50. And I feel
Hmm.
like I think no matter what it is, even if it's the smallest detail for somebody, if you want to give somebody like that, especially in Valentine's Day, then
Yeah.
be more than welcome to, And I don't see nothing wrong with it. I mean, I think if you do it, that's great. And if you don't. But as a guy, I think it's if you're seeing somebody dating somebody and you're in a relationship with somebody, then I think you should actually be capable to do that for yourself. Not because it's a necessity or you're pushing yourself to it, it's just because you want to do it. You don't
Yeah.
have to do it, it's just you want to do it.
Yeah, yeah. No, what I have to say about it is that me and my wife, we don't actually believe in Valentine's Day. And what we say about that is like, I don't think we should only dedicate one day and it specifically on being romantic with each other. Now, said that, I still went to the Monty show, which you guys can tune in Monday to Friday. I believe they're switching their schedule from 6 a.m. to 3 p.m., but you can catch it on their YouTube channel anytime. And so this is what I have to say about it, that I just announced her name and like, hey, happy Valentine's Day. I love you. Just announce it live. Why not?
Mhm.
Um, but no, I think like I think it's a lot of people is a 50-50. No, it's 100% of effort from both sides,
Right.
and and it's not just on a one day. It's like 365 days a year.
Yeah,
It's
you
every
have to
day
appreciate
where
that.
you guys gotta put in, and once you put and once you have that discipline of putting in that effort, it comes naturally. It feels like it comes natural to you on being romantic with each other and so on and so forth. But we got a few comments here on the screen. We gotta go ahead and go with Jay Contreras, dates, romances, eyes, fresh start, and happier start.
Happier start. So yeah, if in cases like that, like I mean, from what I'm understanding, from what he's asking, it's just dates, romance. I see you, fresh starts, happier starts.
Yeah.
It's just kind of feel like I think people should kind of be able to enjoy the moment whenever they can. Like you said, I don't think you should be in particular focused on one day. I think it should be
No.
all in general how it should be directly. Like you said, 365. You know,
Yeah.
unexpectedly be like, hey, what if I
Not
want to get you something?
unexpectedly every time, because then
Yeah,
one day you're
yeah.
too tired and she's gonna be like, I was
Well,
expecting something.
no, know what I'm saying with that. It's just not like it's not necessarily like every day. I'm just saying that you can
Yeah.
actually just say, you want to you see something you like for this person or something, and and you go. A lot of people just kind of really focus on, and that's what kind of thing I hate about certain days, like people on their
Yeah.
birthdays, people on Valentine's Day. They just boom, okay, happy birthday, hey Valentine's Day, I want to get you this. It shouldn't be that way. If you feel like you want to give something to somebody, and you feel like you maybe somebody will wear this or she might like that, it's because you're thinking about this person in your head. And you're like, okay, maybe she might need that, and that's how I am. I'm the same way like that because sometimes I'll be like, okay, I'm thinking about this. What if she can use this? Or just unexpectedly. The thing is, in my hand, for example, in my head, I don't expect nothing in return. If you feel like you
No,
want
no,
to do that for
no.
me, great. I appreciate that. It means it's valuable to me. And it feels good because then you get taken care of by somebody else. But I think there's so many
Yeah.
ways of getting taken care of besides having materialistic things. I don't think
I
materialistic things is
think
the most important things.
I think what the guy in the video that you posted was trying to say is like, hey, is nowadays we're in 2023 where like, hey, everything is split evenly. Like, the guy is not the one reaching out anymore; it's the woman too reaching out.
Right. Right.
So, and that's what he meant. But I don't know if it was his wife or some random woman that come and say absolutely not, because he already had like that face like, but I bet you're gonna be wanting all this other shit in return.
Yeah.
So
You know.
and so that's what I understood from that message, and I was like, yeah, I don't know if it was a setup or not, but I felt like, yeah, it seems like you're ready to ask for those opinions. And so
I
but man, I don't know.
like I was telling you, Rafa, and now what I'm seeing is it's like I said, it's just I think people are really focused on a lot of things like just materialistic stuff.
Yeah,
And I feel like it's not a necessity. It's not a necessity for you to have something that's materialistic. I think if you want to build some kind of memory with somebody or have an adventure with them, create a world, a new world with that person, why not? You can do
yeah.
stuff like that. You can actually go above and beyond and explore things and stuff like that, you know. And I think it's just as long as you keep your open mind like that and you
You
actually
guys can
build
go for a
memories with
hike.
it.
That
Yeah,
shit is
exactly. You
cheap.
know, have a little something like that, you know. And I mean, right now during this weather, right now you can't really go for a hike because it's cold as shit. You know, it's cold
I
as
have
shit
the
out there. You
window
can even go
open.
for
Not
a
gonna
walk.
lie,
Yeah,
I
it's
have the
cold as
window open.
shit.
So, so this room that I'm in right now is actually a split between my podcast, my station for my 9 to 5, and my gym. So when I work out in here, I don't know what is it about this room, but it actually fucking fogs up my windows and all that stuff. So yeah,
You're
it,
breathing
it
too
it's
hard, bro.
hot up in this bitch. So I have the window open.
No, but yeah, like I mean,
But
that's all.
no,
That's your whole station right there. Everything's right there. Your office, your gym, your podcast.
yeah, I'm
That's.
on a corner right now.
I remember you used to have it on this side in the window. You can see the window in the back. Now you have it facing the other side of
The
the
other way.
wall.
Yep.
Yeah.
Now the window is on that side.
Mm-hmm.
But no, like what I want to say is that yeah, it might be too cold, but hey, you know what? You can actually go to places. I'm sure it's not just in the state of Utah, but if you're in a different state, I'm sure you have like viewpoints that you can drive up, have a
Hmm.
nice, decent conversation while looking at the view of the city.
Yeah. You remember
Um,
the view they had here? They actually made build houses, and now they made it more of a private property, so people won't go up there. I still wonder if there's people actually that go up there because I
let's take
remember
a look.
that used to be my space to clear my mind. And then now, if you want to go there, you actually have to drive a little bit higher and hike maybe like 15, 20-minute hike or so. And you can see a good
Actually,
view.
actually, on this one,
Yeah.
Inside Peak, uh, is not private. You can actually go there and you
Where's
can
that one?
actually
Oh, that's over by North Salt Lake, no? Somewhere around there?
yeah, it's where the view. So let me zoom in here. Ugh, la verga. And then let me close this out. But all these points right here, you can go to the Wasatch Front. Uh, here's a few pictures that you can see from the city.
Yeah, that's over there by on the way to go up to Park City. Looks like that's the one you have
No,
right there.
no, no. That's not in Park City. That's here in
No, I know it's on the
the
way up
Wasatch.
to Park City.
No, it's not.
This one's not. That
No,
angle from you
Park
putting the freeway
City.
look like Park City on the way
Park
to
City
Park
is
City.
right here.
I know, but there's a freeway. It's like looks like it's right off the freeway.
Yeah, that's the I-215,
Yeah. Okay.
and you get off on I-215, and you can drive up here.
Wasatch Boulevard. I know where
Yeah.
you're at. Yeah, I know where you're at.
This one, I think the inside one is this one right here, where you can see the city right here. This road in the middle is State Street, and you can see the Capitol from here, and you can see the city.
Yeah, that one is still empty. It's still open. And the one I was talking about is that one right there.
Yeah.
That one you have to kind of hike a little bit where you have the
Hmm.
little thing,
You have a hike.
little hike you have to do it. And make sure you when you go up there, make sure you don't go when it's raining or anything like that because that shit is muddy.
Yeah, but it's a
Muddy.
beautiful view at the
Yeah,
end of the hike. It is really beautiful.
it's really muddy. That's for
And
sure.
here's some pictures for you
Yep.
guys.
That's
Look
that's
at the
that's.
sunset. That's
Mhm.
how the sunset looks here in Salt Lake City. But please don't move in here. You can visit and enjoy the hike, but don't move in
Please
here.
don't move in here. He said. Oh
It's
shit.
awful.
No,
Don't do it.
but yeah, like so before I kind of want to go into something another topic here, I think like in general, I just want to send a message out to you guys. No
Mhm.
matter, I think it's in any way of relationship you have with somebody. I think it's good that
Yeah.
you kind of keep it exciting, keep it going whatever you can, and making it interesting every time you can. Because if you don't, I feel like you are not gonna be going nowhere. I feel like sometimes marriages and relationships, and I'm not
Mhm.
talking specifically about nobody, they get to a point that they just settle and they forget to keep an excitement between those relationships. And that's just to me, I feel like be able to experience things like that. Even like I said again, it's not about the materialistic stuff that you have. It's just what the memories you can create with somebody, and I don't know, make it happen. Have a nice little dinner, shit at home. If it couldn't work out for some reason, make it something happen at home. If not,
Cook. Yeah.
cook. make something
Yeah.
interesting for them, whatever, you know. So
Yeah.
I just think they
So
make it happen, you know.
a little off subject here.
Mm.
Since you mentioned Alaric's birthday on the 23rd, you said, right?
Mm-hmm.
Guess who's there's a game.
Mm-hmm.
So if he wants to go to a Jazz game versus the Thunders, that's an exciting game to watch, man.
How about you find me a game during the weekend? Is there any here?
Saturday.
Friday or Saturday, whichever one works.
Yep, with the
Vivid, that's why
Spurs.
I'm reading. The Spurs. Okay.
So
I'll
if
have
he
to
wants
ask
to
him.
go to watch him, yeah.
Yeah, have to ask
But
him.
yeah, let me go ahead and show you guys also like here is the movie. Oh my gosh, are you serious? I'm so not used to this. Um, so this guy
Oh
right here,
yes, that
okay, he
movie's
made a
good.
movie called The Chef, right? And in the Chef movie, he made a pasta, and it's so simple. Um, it's like small ingredients: is salt, pepper, olive oil, crushed red peppers, some garlic, and cheese, and parsley. And it's easy because you got the ingredients there. You can have something that simple to make us a dinner with your significant other. You know, so that's what I want to bring
Yeah,
up.
yeah, you know, and like I said, you can always change the ways. You can always change the ways on everything you do. You know, like I said, you don't have to be necessary. It's a necessity for you to do. It's just be creative, do
Yeah,
something different. You know, just whatever.
or
You know,
Google it.
yeah, do
Google
no,
it.
not even Google. I mean, I'm just saying, even if it's not even about cooking, bro, just in general,
No,
just
no,
be able
no,
to
no,
do something. And like, right,
n-
like I'm telling you,
no.
yesterday, bro,
That's what
it's
I mean. What I
no, I'm
mean
talking about.
is
Oh, okay, I'm just
ways
talking about pasta. Okay,
ways to make things exciting in a relationship. Boom.
damn, you really do Google everything, don't you?
Fuck yeah, I do. The fuck. See, this is why I said like this generation has it so lucky because back in the day, I had to fucking look in an encyclopedia in order to
Mhm,
look up my fucking school projects. Nowadays, you can Google anything you want and you can actually find it. But
mhm.
look at right here. I swear to God, if this fucking gets stuck on my browser history and my wife has started looking like, what the fuck are you looking at?
See, and
And
with me
then
with that, bro, with the social
makes
media and things like that, bro, I don't know if I feel comfortable because I feel like sometimes people don't get used, they get used to be, or minds start to get programmed to searching and stuff like that. I mean, and that's why I like to be creative as much as I can, you know. And that's just me.
uh,
Like I don't, you know, like there's some questions you're like, fuck, you know, what am I gonna do, or you know, you have your questions and you ask for tips. I mean, I feel like social media, like you know,
well, this is not
influencer.
social media. You
I
know that,
know,
right?
but I know,
It's a
but I
search
just
engine.
yeah, but you know, I don't know. Just
What do you mean?
like the whole searching for like options and things like that for me, like maybe for
Uh-huh.
like restaurants and things like that to do things like that. Okay, I'll check
Yeah.
on that. But I feel like with the how to make things more exciting with your significant other, or making this, what can I do to feel better, or you know what I'm saying? I don't really, I like to be creative for myself and actually be able to kind of maintain that mentality because I want to use my brain in a way that I can actually function. And if I get stuck or something, I prefer to ask a friend or a close person, like, hey, what would you do? What would you do with this? You know, just kind of get a perspective point of view because I feel
Mhm.
like it's more realistic when it comes directly from somebody. You
Okay.
know, does that make sense what I'm saying?
Yeah, but here's where it could be a like I get it. Where you want to ask someone else about what you should do with your significant other. I think that's where it can be wrong because at the end of the day, you should ask your spouse or your significant other, what do you want to do i- in in a relation? Like basically, what do you want to do today? But if you guys cannot come up with anything,
They hit you
like,
with the I
hey,
don't know. I don't
exactly,
know.
I don't know. What do you want to do?
It's like
It's
really
like
hard.
then yeah, I would be like, well, like I remember for my 28th birthday or 29th,
Mhm.
I don't remember which day. I wanted to do something different besides going to a nightclub. And so I
Okay.
was like, hey, I want to do something different. So what I did, I went archery. So that's why I got my bow and arrow, because I fell in love with it, because I listened to Joe Rogan talk about how he enjoys fucking archery, and I was like, I
Mm.
might as well try it out. So I tried it out, and it was fun. Uh, but that's the thing. If you don't search for things to do, and your circle is so small that they probably don't do the same shit that you, or different things that you already doing, it's kind of like you're stuck in the same circle, if that makes sense. That's why you got to search for something online to, like, hey, fun things to do outside.
So here's the thing, that the difference that I don't agree in a way. I mean, I like that we have these disagreements, because
Hmm.
I wouldn't just ask anybody like
Yeah.
things like that. I'm gonna ask somebody that actually has been through this situation, has been going through situations, have been dealing with situations in any kind of way. I'm not just talking about relationship base or dating basis or anything. I'm talking just in general. And I feel like there's people that you get close to, people like that, because they've been through situations that you're like, fuck, what am I gonna do? And it's good to hear from people that have those kind of issues that had happened to them in the past, and actually explain themselves and say, okay, I want to hear your point of view. I want to hear how you handle it. And then if it doesn't work for me, then I can try a different method. I don't normally would ask people, like, or anybody,
Mm.
something like, what
But
should I
what,
do?
man, I think that that's a very general based question, because we can take it, all depends on the situation, if that makes sense. Because you took like the narrative of searching something to do online,
Hmm.
to change, to asking a friend for advice for something.
Hmm.
But sometimes that friend you asking for the advice might not know it. Even if he experienced something, he might experiencing in a different situation. So it could be as little as he started his life that day with the left foot, versus you starting with the right foot, as significant as that. And so sometimes it cannot be comparable, if that makes sense,
Yeah, I mean,
because
it's
the result might be different.
right,
So
right.
yes, I understand it. I understand where you're coming from with that question, but at the
Hmm.
same time, you're generalizing that question, and so it's kind of hard to, like, man, yeah, I will not Google online like where's the G spot kind of shit. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah. But with that being said, too, it's just kind of like to kind of recreate this again. It's just the same thing. What if whatever you Google internal research,
Yeah.
it also bites you back in the ass? It's just kind of like a 50-50 within any way. I don't know. Everybody just seems a different way. To me, I just feel like I want to be more of a created myself and be able to create something for
You
me
you can
instead
be
of,
creative
yeah.
at the same time searching for something, if that makes
Right.
sense.
Yeah. But like I said, it could be like you said, you can ask somebody that's close by to you, and you can ask them a certain thing, and they could say, hey, you know what, this is what's going on. This is what I would do in a perspective point of view. But then, like you said, it might not work out because it might
Yeah.
be a different story. But then you go into a social media, or not social media, Google, and then you look into it, and then you try to do that, and it doesn't work out for you neither. It's like, huh, you know? So it just, I think it all really matters is whatever comes out from you directly and whatever you
Mhm.
feel is right, because you're the only one. You're one single person that you actually understand yourself and how to work things will be
Yeah, but it
good
goes
way.
back to my process of thinking, like, what if, let's say, out of the 10, like the 10 things that you search online, um you already done 6 of them, but you're missing the other 4.
Hmm.
So what else can you do? So you know what I mean?
I mean,
So
I
and
think it
that's
really depends on you. Honestly,
exactly, it
it
depends on
depends
the
on you.
person.
You can
And
you can get an advice and an opinion from somebody else. You
and,
can,
and
but
that brings my point of view. It depends on the situation. Because if the situation is differently, it all depends on the situation.
yeah,
We cannot generalize that topic, if that makes sense.
yeah,
So yeah, like searching for tips, like, yes, for me is clear. Like I can search how to make things exciting in a relationship, and it gives me the list here, like 6 things here. Make sure to have a joyful time together. Be open to new experience. Show your love. Don't hold back. Keep your identity as an individual. Don't be defensive. Engage in open communication. Remember to be generous. And so I can easily say like, oh, I haven't tried this yet. I haven't tried number three, or I haven't tried number five, and so on and so forth.
Hmm.
So I can actually have a conversation with my significant other and say, hey, I read this, that uh I gotta be less defensive and engage in a more open communication. So let me
Hmm.
be open with you more. And so and that's why like you you don't have to like research it, but you can also have, there's actually books out there too that will help you. There's a famous book like called Five Languages of Love.
I heard
uh
that book. I have actually heard that book, and I never
yeah,
read it, but I actually heard about the book. I did.
I haven't either,
Um,
but
and it's a big book. As if you heard about it in Five Languages of Love, yes, I have. I think, if I'm
yeah.
correct, I think they made an actual movie about that book.
Oh, I don't know about
I don't
that,
know if they
but
did, but I think they did.
guess
But
what? Search time.
um, but yeah.
I,
So while you search that, Rafa, so I know you didn't have the opportunity to take Tamar out to whatever you wanted to. What are you planning on doing with her? I know you have something going on with her over the weekend. So what is your
uh,
ideas, bro?
so hold on a second, my mouse is acting up. I have to unplug it and plug it back in the mouse, and because it's all like shaky and stuff. Oh, there is a Fight Love Language trailer.
That was a 2012.
Uh,
Damn.
yeah. So
Mm.
who knows? But no. This weekend is gonna be hard. There's a few plans that we have to do.
Whatever you do, don't go downtown. Whatever you do, don't go downtown. You don't want to make sure you don't want to go downtown because
No,
we'll
no,
talk
no.
about
It's
it here
not
in a little
about.
bit for that.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's not about that. Unfortunately, uh, I have two family member who passed away this weekend. Recently today too, or actually yesterday. I found out one of my uncles, one of my step uncles, actually passed away, and so our Valentine plans kind of put a hold on it because we got to go to the funeral and
Mm,
stuff like that. So, but yeah,
damn, bro. I'm sorry.
yeah, it's all
Mm,
good. I mean, at the end of the day, dude, my wife and I, we went to the grocery stores and like 2 weeks ago, and we were hungry. We were like, all right, what are we picking? I was like, screw this, I'm gonna grab some sushi. So I went to Smith, grabbed sushi, and I was like, this is kind of good. Not gonna lie, it was kind of good. And then my wife tried it. It's like, oh my gosh, this is kind of good for being this cheap. It's kind of good. So yesterday we grabbed sushi. We pop a movie up, and then we had sushi in a movie. So
That's cool, man.
we kind
That's
of did
cool.
it like our little thing there. So
Yeah, that's good. That's good that you did that. At least something. It's just unfortunate that, things that you have to run up to. And like, for those of you
yeah,
guys actually
life.
did end up going on a date out there on Valentine's Day and actually try to go out for dinner, I would like to know how long you wait. And if you're actually here to viewing with us, I want to know here and, in general, whatever you're watching from, how long did you take to wait to actually eat? Do you have reservations? And if you didn't have reservations, I want to know, how was it? Was it
Yeah.
entertaining? And
What did you
just
do for Valentine's Day, buddy?
what did I do for Valentine's Day? Um, went to the
What did you
movies.
do?
I went to the movies.
You went to the movies? What movie
Hmm.
did you watch? Dude, I feel like
Um,
a 5-year-old asking. Oh my
something in the
gosh,
cat,
what
something in the
movie do you?
cabin.
Wait, what?
Something in the cabin is. Hold on, I'm trying to
Something in
remember
the
the.
cabin.
Yeah, knock on the
Was this a
cabin.
scary
Knock at the
movie?
cabin. Is I wouldn't say it's a scary movie. I think it's more like it's not too out of like realistically speaking because I don't want to spoil it for people, and I would recommend you guys to watch the movie. Movie's really good. And I went to watch the Knocking in the Cabin, and it's a really good movie. Batista, he's in the actual movie himself, and
Oh, Knock at the Cabin, not
Knock at the Cabin.
something.
Yeah,
Okay.
I forgot what it was called. Something. I should say something, but Knock at
Okay.
the Cabin. I don't want to
Okay.
spoil it for you, bro, but I would say go take tomorrow that movie. That movie is badass, and
Yeah,
it
it's
is
about
crazy
this
because
couple with their kid in the cabin, and I guess like it's the end of the world or something. This
Hmm.
is based on the trailer. This is what the trailer was giving.
Hmm.
And then like there's people like trying to take over the cabin or something like that.
Hmm.
Okay. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. I
yeah.
I seen the trailer. We'll see. We'll see.
And then
Um
yeah, and then after that, just kind of went to have like a drink, and then came home.
ah with just kidding.
Motherfucker. Damn, bro.
Oh shit. Oh, that was hilarious, dude. That was hilarious.
Oh my god. I know. When I told you, hey, I can't do this, I have something I take care of, and my boy over here. But yes, it was fun. For those of you guys want to know, it was fun.
That's
Respect,
dope.
it was really fun. It was badass, and
That's dope. That's dope.
it was fun. And what can I say? Respectfully, it was
Yes.
fun to see. Like, whew, I know. Whew, let me breathe. But yes, it was fun. It was cool. It was a cool moment and something different for me. So yeah, I can. I'm just
Mhm.
gonna say. I'm just leave it at that. I don't want to get into.
No, that's dope. That's dope. Hey, man. Like,
Dang. But yeah, it was
no
good.
kissing
And
and telling. I get it. I get it. But ladies and gentlemen, we hear the music. Oh, wait, wait, wait. Before we go, respectfully, it says Cupcake as boy. Oh,
damn.
but without further ado, let's go ahead and go straight to our sports segment because we hear the music, ladies and gentlemen, and you know what time it is. It's the sports segment of this time. So we got here. We actually got the Champions League back, man. I'm super excited because we had games. We had games yesterday. We got the AC Milan versus Tottenham. AC Milan won by the minimum, and PSG lost by the
Fuck
minimum as
yeah.
well versus Bayern Munich. And at the 90th minute, they got a red card. Some Pavard got is it expelled? No,
Who
got
got
kicked out.
expelled?
Yeah, he got kicked out of the
Who?
game with the red card.
Who?
Pavard.
Oh shit.
It's right there. Pavard. 90th minute with two. Like it was at the end of the game. They scored the first goal on the 53rd minute. So they got the red card at the end of the game. So they couldn't PSG couldn't do anything about it. So they went and go ahead and lost that game. But it's only on the first leg. Now the Dortmund versus Chelsea.
Yeah, Borussia Dortmund
Chelsea.
beat Chelsea. That's crazy. And Benfica.
Mhm.
I mean, who's
Benfica versus Club Brugge.
Brugge?
Brugge?
Brugge.
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 I don't know how to pronounce that. I apologize.
Brugge. Club Brugge.
Lost against Benfica. Joao Mario and Neres score. One penalty at the 51st, and then 83 minute on the 88th minute, Neres scored the next goal.
Isn't it crazy though to
Mm.
be? Let me stop you before you come to the next one. To me, the Chelsea that has spent, if I'm correct, they spent 698 million euros on transfer windows,
Oh, let me.
and just the struggle with that is, I don't know, man. I like you
Mhm.
spend that much money. It's like fuck, dude. Like it's like they're looking into like the new PSG, man. PSG had no excuses. I mean, I'm glad that there's one reason that I'm glad that they didn't win, the Champions League and they were eliminated. But you got Mbappe, you got Neymar, then you got Messi, and you have I'm missing players. I know. Hold on, I'm trying to think in my head right now. They just picked up some other player too. Oh, they got Sergio Ramos too. They have a good goalkeeper.
Mhm.
If I'm correct, I think that's the goalkeeper from France, right? Lloris. Don't they have Lloris with that team? Isn't Lloris with?
Joris is
Isn't he with
for
PSG?
Atletico.
Oh, is he from Atletico?
No, the goalkeeper, they got it from AC Milan is Dormammu or something like that.
But you get what I'm saying. Is like you have all this
I literally
talented
call him
players, bro.
Dormammu. That's a different character. I swear to God. Hold on.
Like, uh,
But here, let me go ahead and share the transfer market Instagram page. There's even rumors that Neymar
Why?
might go to Chelsea.
It's just crazy.
Let's take a look here. I'm pretty sure. Look here. Here's the budget.
Take the thing, the
There's.
sports segment down so we can kind of see it because we can.
Oh yeah, yeah. My bad.
So we can.
So let
There
me
you
go
go.
ahead and
There you go.
let's take a look at the budget. The budget is uh Borussia Dortmund's budget is 523 million.
euros.
Chelsea's budget is
Holy shit!
$1.04 billion.
And what is that for if you haven't done nothing when it meant? That's what I'm saying. You're spending all this money, and if you look at the tables and freaking the Premier League, they're probably doing shit.
No, and here's Benfica's. Benfica's won with a $278 million squad versus the value of the squad for 174 million. So I'm excited to see what and here's another one. 800 million. This is what I love about the transfer market Instagram page. It gives me like a visual on like how they won the game and the squad value on within each player inside. So let's go ahead and take a look. There's also rumors that he might go to Chelsea. Yeah, this guy is being asked by Chelsea, Real Madrid, for Barcelona, everybody. And here's another one. Oh shit!
What? I didn't know that. Lower? I was actually, I didn't. Yeah,
880. Ladies and gentlemen, I apologize. The PSG squad value is 889 million versus Bayern Munich squad value of 996 million. For a second, I thought it was like close to $1 billion too, right? That's what we were thinking.
That's pretty close. It's pretty damn close, bro. It's not too far out.
But did we had a lower expectation of Bayern Munich being lower though?
I think they just had the expectation in lower because of the players they no longer have in the team. But for some reason, Bayern Munich always manages to pull things off and be an amazing team. You know, they always manage to have a great team, which is technically right now Bayern Munich is the daddy of Barcelona, and I love saying that. That's fucking funny. I love saying that their daddies is Bayern Munich. I love saying that. And my boy Daniel Pan, if you're listening to this, bro, I'm sorry, but you guys have a daddy. Your daddy's Bayern Munich.
Anyways, apparently, not too far long ago, Jesse went to the Serie A league with to go play for Sampdoria. So Sampdoria signed Jesse Rodriguez. So this is going to be interesting because he's been moving around way too much. And see, here's another rumor from this guy. Atletico Madrid is not the only one searching for this guy. Apparently, Barcelona is too. Let's take a look. Strike options, no. Deal. Trying to find, because I literally saw it too. How what do you call that there how many people have been transferred over to Chelsea?
Too many, bro.
And it's insane.
It is insane. It really is.
Here's a crazy shit right here. Ever since Ronaldo left, Manchester United has been on a good fucking streak. Look at all those wins. And take in mind that in the Europa League, like the second game here on the group stages is 3-0 versus the Sheriff team. Then Tottenham is a good team. West Ham is good. Aston Villa is somewhat good. This one, not so good, but they still won it. Northway, or I forgot the name of this team, but Northway or something like that. It's not a good team. Everton has been awful this season, and this 3 games right here are on the bottom of the league. So
that's the last 13 home games from
Man U against Manchester City.
I don't know. I like Manchester City more than Manchester United, bro.
How dare you?
Oh, dude. Yeah.
Don't worry.
Manchester United is good, but I think Manchester City, I like him better. What? No, I do not like that. Go back.
Hold on. I think I found it. highest transfer spending the last 10 seasons.
God damn.
So here we have Real Madrid with 175 million. And then
From
Manchester City
2013, 2014.
United, I'm sorry, Manchester United 195, Manchester City 208, and
Jesus Christ.
on the 2015 2016, and then the following year they spent 216 million again. Then on the 2017 and 2018, Barcelona spent 380 million, followed by Juventus on 263 million on 2018 2019. Real Madrid goes kill it on 2019 2020 for 355 million. And
Dude.
Chelsea goes for 247 million on 2020 2021 season. Then
Mhm.
Arsenal spends 163 on the 21-22 season, and then this current season Chelsea has spent $611 million.
Dollars or euros?
Sorry, euros.
Okay, I was
My
say.
bad. I'm so used to saying dollars.
Oh my god.
But dude,
I don't
what
know,
is it
man.
that you wanted to look
That one.
up?
The rumor right there between Federico Valverde.
No.
Whoa. No, I'm
According
sorry.
to media reports, Federico Valverde is in a summer target for Manchester United.
If Madrid lets him go, you're dumb. Just saying that.
I wouldn't let him go.
He's young. He's just barely coming in. Why would you do that? You should not. I mean, technically, yes, you have Camavinga,
Mhm.
but
But here
I
it
would
is.
not. The most expensive
The
transfer.
most expensive transfer season 2009 and 10. Cristiano Ronaldo to Real Madrid 94 million. They got their money worth with that one. Real Madrid got their
Of
money
course
worth.
they did. What do you mean? He got 5 Champions Leagues. Of course.
Zlatan Ibrahimovic from Inter to Barca 69. I feel like they did. Kaká from AC Milan to Real
Yeah.
Madrid. Benzema from Olympic Leon to Real Madrid.
They're still getting the money worth on that one too. Still there. Are.
Yeah, they still are. Alonso from Liverpool to
Alonso.
Real Madrid.
Hell yeah. Another one that was worth it, bro. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Great midfielder.
Yeah.
Of course.
Gomez.
They got their
And
money
Gomez.
worth on that one too.
Yeah, I think so too. And then
Adebayor.
Adebayor from Arsenal to City.
He was decent. He was not to the
Okay.
greatest. I think he was okay. Carlos Tevez to Manchester City. I think that was
a
pretty
good
decent,
investment.
Investment, yeah.
That
for
was
sure.
a good investment. Milito to Inter. I'm not sure. I don't know this player.
No clue who that is.
Lescott. I don't know who that is.
You know who Milito is?
Not by name. I might know him by player. But most expensive transfer season. Oh, it goes by seasons. Look at that shit. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, you can actually tune in, go to Instagram page on transfermarket.us and take a look for more details.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, man, that was a lot of money spent by Chelsea on that.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm telling you. And if you really think about it, I feel like Chelsea hasn't really done much as what they needed. I feel like they haven't performed to what they had to, and I feel like that's the thing is when everything comes down hard. I feel like that's something that they need to really kind of focus on. I'm like, why spend so much money on all the stars? But sometimes you having all these all stars is not helping. An example is PSG. Yes, you're winning the France League, great, but you're not winning the competitions that matter. Yeah, you're not winning. You're not winning what matters. Like to me, like Mbappe, the only thing he needs to be amazing because pretty much to catch up to everything is get a Champions League. That's all he needs.
Yeah.
He already has pretty much everything. He just needs the Champions League, So and he's only 24 years old, bro. So
and to be honest, they're on the middle of the table right now, even with all that money spent.
Chelsea, that's what I'm saying.
So let me go ahead and zoom in here for you guys. Chelsea is right here on this table.
See, this is what I'm saying.
Right below Liverpool.
20 points below first place, bro.
Yeah, you know what I mean? That's a lot.
That's insane, And
that's they're still spending money like
exactly.
That. I think like the biggest error for Chelsea is firing their previous head coach. The previous head coach was like he got you a Champions League trophy. Why will you fire him? Like, if anything, I will follow like, hey, what do you need?
No,
And so that way
true.
you can build a team around his system, and he will actually get you good games. But hey, let's go ahead and talk about next games. On Tuesday the 21st, we got Liverpool versus Real Madrid,
Whew. That's a
and
Tuesday.
then
Tuesday.
that's Tuesday at 1
Okay,
p.m.
perfect. I
Mountain
get to
Standard
watch it.
Time. And then we got Frankfurt versus Napoli.
I get to see my boy Chucky Lozano. Let's
And
go.
then on Wednesday, we have Inter Milan versus Porto versus Leipzig versus
Leipzig.
Manchester City. Which game are
Mm,
you interested in watching?
well, definitely Liverpool Madrid. That one for
Liverpool?
sure.
Yeah, for
And
sure. Me
I
too.
want to see Napoli because Chucky Lozano, who plays for La Selección Mexicana, he's still young, and I
Mhm.
think he's trying to prove something better. But I definitely want to see that one for hopefully he scores. And the next day on Wednesday,
Yeah.
let me look at Wednesday real quick again.
Wednesday, we got those teams right there.
Porto, a couple Mexican players in there too that I want to see play, and
Colombian too.
Inter de Milan. So I want to see Porto out there do successful, but they're playing Inter Milan, right? So they're playing.
Mhm. Inter Milan versus Porto. Yes.
So that's gonna be a good game. In Manchester City, man, I think that one's just gonna be not even. It's gonna be an ass whooping on that one. Leipzig
No.
is not as good as they were before, bro. They were not as good. So
I mean, I feel like Leipzig is very underrated because it doesn't have the high value market like Manchester City does. But if they play a really good strategy, they can beat Manchester City for sure. And if they do,
I don't know,
all
man.
that
I don't
money,
know.
what do you think is gonna happen to Haaland?
I don't think nothing's. He's been doing good in Premier's League, so I mean, you can't really
Yeah.
blame one game for the man.
Uh,
So
I mean, no, I wouldn't. I think like it would be a process, but I'm just saying.
but
But I
that
think like the
Liverpool
biggest
Madrid
game
one's
for me too, it would be Liverpool versus Real Madrid, just because
holy
they're
shit.
both my favorite teams. But unfortunately, I'm gonna be rooting a little bit more for Liverpool because they have a Colombian player.
Of course.
Hey, bro, come on,
I
come on.
know. We
Like
talked about
in,
this.
in my mind, I'm like, come on, Real Madrid. Like I know you're a champ, but hey, come on, let other people play. Let other people win for a second. But that's not their mentality. Their mentality is, nah, dude, we're not taking it easy on you guys. And Liverpool has been struggling this season on the Premier League, and so I'm kind of concerned because they're only. Let's take a look here. Where are they on the Premier League
Who?
standing?
Who?
Liverpool.
Liverpool? Where,
Yeah,
yeah, where they?
Liverpool
Where,
number 9, and I think like there's a good 10 games remaining. About
that's it?
13 games.
That's all
Yeah.
that's left? What the fuck?
Yeah, they
Hmm.
played twice with each other. So that will be 38 games, I believe. So 38. Yeah, they have like a good 38 minus 21. That will be 17 games remaining. So Liverpool still has a chance to make it the top 4. I don't think they're gonna win the league, but if they can land 4th place, where fucking Newcastle is at, isn't it surprising how like they have the richest person in the world owning Newcastle, but they're not spending that crazy amount of money?
Wait, didn't Newcastle didn't make the Champions League, did they?
No, not last year, but they're about to make it because they're 4th place.
So that means that technically Ronaldo could come back to play as a loan to Newcastle if they make it.
That is the biggest rumor that he signed with the Saudi Arabia team. But if Newcastle makes the Champions League,
Mm-hmm.
that he can go on a loan.
It does feel weird seeing the Champions League without him, to be honest, bro. I don't know.
I
I
but the
don't know.
thing is, he already. I feel like
He's accomplished everything in Champions League. Yeah, but fuck, but I mean, he won, except the only team he didn't win was in Juventus, but Manchester
no, he
United.
won a few trophies with Juventus.
Yeah, but no Champions League. That would have been cool though to see that
Ooh.
for Ronaldo. Would have been badass and stuff
I
like that. But
see, and that's what I say. Like, hey, I think someone who can accomplish multiple trophies in different teams in
Yeah.
different countries is more valuable than winning it all in one club. Or not more valuable, I guess like it has its benefits, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Because and this is like going back to the comparisons of Messi and Ronaldo, where like, hey, Messi has always been on the same environment with Barcelona until
Hmm.
recently with PSG. But
Hmm.
I feel like he never Messi never experienced the environment of the Premier League, Serie A, Bundesliga, and right now he only experienced two leagues, which is the La Liga and League On. But Ronaldo has experienced Premier League, La Liga, Serie A, and I wish he would have experienced the other two, Bundesliga and League On, but they didn't want him.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I think he would have a better market there.
Yeah. I don't
But
know.
hey,
I mean,
that's life.
I just want to see what it's going to end up like with the. Everybody keeps saying that the Premier League is very
Mm,
competitive. Well, I mean, it is kind of seeing where some new teams they're up there higher than before. They're up there in a better position. I mean, shit, we'll see
yeah.
what happens. But I still think right now that is very debatable. I think in overall, very debatable. And who won champions last year?
Real Madrid.
Was it Real Madrid? Are
Bro,
you sure?
what in the actual fuck?
Who did they beat? Liverpool, huh? No.
No, wait.
No, that's what I'm saying. I don't think it was Madrid
Oh
last year,
my
bro.
god.
I don't think it was Madrid.
I think
I
it
don't
was,
recall being
dude.
Madrid.
Was
Was it
it
Madrid? Are
Chelsea?
you sure? No.
Yes, it was.
Was it Chelsea? Are you
Yes.
sure?
No.
I don't
It was
remember.
Real
Oh,
Madrid. Oh my
check,
gosh.
bro, because I don't remember. I'm
Ah,
I'm kind of confused with the
oh, I
year
thought you
before.
don't fucking check online.
Well, because you're talking about sports, I can't remember. I think you might be right. I can't remember if it was Real Madrid who actually won Champions League
It,
last year, and if it
it
was Liverpool
was it
against.
was Real
Yes, it
Madrid,
was against Liverpool.
current champion.
Yeah.
Um oh shit. Real Madrid. Hold
Why
on.
you just
Sorry,
type on
sorry.
Google with Jesus Christ?
Chill the fuck out.
It is Madrid. No,
Versus who though?
I think it
That's
was
what I'm trying
Liverpool
to get to.
because I think they repeated again, and I think it was Madrid.
Liverpool.
Yes, it
Yep.
was Liverpool. See, I couldn't remember if it was the year before because it wasn't the year before that they won. It wasn't the year before that Chelsea played against somebody and they won.
Chelsea won.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
See,
Chelsea
that's what I
won
was getting
last.
confused. I couldn't remember who won. But yeah, there
So
you go.
let's
That
take
answers
a
my question.
look
So
here. The year before, it was Chelsea versus Manchester City.
and
And the
Chelsea
year
beat
before,
Manchester City. Damn, that's crazy.
yeah, dude. And
That's
then the year
crazy.
before that, Bayern won versus
Fine.
PSG.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, dude. I mean,
Damn, that's Bayern's fucking Messi's daddy. I'm sorry, but I have to say it.
wait, what? Bayern
Bayern
is.
Munich is Messi's daddy and Barcelona's daddy.
I don't know,
Oh,
man.
what you mean you don't know? What you
Hey,
mean you
Messi
don't
got
know?
that World Cup, dude.
I don't give a shit. That don't mean shit to me. No, that don't mean
Exactly. It
shit to
doesn't
me.
mean shit to you because you haven't won one.
Well, what? Well, I'm never gonna win one. You know what I'm saying?
It's
Fuck
just
you,
saying, bro.
asshole.
Like, yo, we gotta give respect to the
Rig,
person who won.
rig ass World Cup,
Rick,
like
motherfucker.
rig ass NFL Super Bowl game.
Oh, that shit is scripted, apparently.
I know, and it was pretty close.
Shit,
I
man.
don't
I'm just
know.
saying.
Yeah,
No, listen. I always give my respect where the respect is earned, no matter what,
yeah,
whether I hate the player or not. Like we have talked about this many times, and I know you're a hater. I know I see you rolling your eyes because you're on camera. But dude, you gotta stop
I'm
being
not
hating on
hating,
Messi,
bro.
man.
I'm not hating. I just don't like people saying that the
You
reason why
just
they want
didn't
me to
like to
hate him.
see the
No, no, no. I
finals
just
of
didn't like
Portugal.
that.
Listen, if the
Yeah,
World Cup was scripted, we
they
would have
should
seen
have.
Argentina versus Portugal. We
And then
wouldn't seen
Rick, put in
Argentina
Rick and
versus
put Ronaldo
France.
winning the World Cup. I'll be happy. I'm cool with that.
Exactly,
Just
you
kidding.
would be happy, but unfortunately, the
Fuck you.
biggest person you hate
I
won the
don't
World
hate
Cup.
him. I dislike him, and I dislike him even more now. because how
dude.
cocky he thinks. I'm not gonna talk about this. Fuck this.
Every fucking game, every fucking
Oh my
podcast,
god.
we were like, "Hey, who you going for?" You were rooting against him. I swear to God,
Fuck
I
yeah, it
was like,
was.
"Yo,
Fuck
this
yeah,
guy
it
is gonna
was.
jinx me, and he's gonna be like, well, I guess I'll root for Argentina this time." No, but you were staying loyal with your fucking shit.
Fuck yeah, it was. Because the thing
And
is, like I
thanks to
told you,
you.
like honestly, here's the thing is, I'm gonna say this again one more time. All the shit talking that I ever heard about Ronaldo, calling him Penaldo, calling him all this shit. When this guy, the whole entire World Cup, all
Mhm.
his goals, except maybe two of them were penalties. Where was the shit talking then? I'm just gonna leave it at that. Fuck the World Cup. I didn't care about the
Bro,
World Cup. It was fucking wreck.
there was
We're done. We're
there
done.
was like 5 people surrounding Messi the whole fucking World Cup. What are you talking
Good,
about?
good, good,
So I'm
good.
just
So that's why he's
saying.
like, let me give you a free penalty.
Listen, for me,
Really?
like the biggest deception, it was having Ronaldo bench
Yeah.
for Morocco's game.
Oh fuck that coach. I'm sorry. Fuck that guy.
Yo,
Yeah.
Angel Garcia is happy for you, Erwin.
Thanks, buddy. I'm happy
So,
for you too, bro. You're awesome.
and
Thanks for joining in.
anyways, I think it's a good segment to end it right now, right?
I agree. I agree.
Oh my god, I got something. Damn it,
Sorry,
man.
guys. My boy over here losing his voice. He's been talking too much shit. That's why he's coughing. Too
Bro,
much
how
shit
the
talking.
fuck am I talking shit? You're the one
I'm
talking
giving you
shit
shit,
about
bro.
Messi.
But I did wanted to spring something up, but I think
What
we'll
up?
bring it up for the next topic. And this
No,
one, because
bring it up. Bring it up. What you got?
just wanted to say real quick, and I think we'll leave it for the next topic. But remember, guys, this weekend we do have All Star Weekend here in Salt Lake City, Utah, for the first time in close to about 32 years, somewhere around there. 1998 was the
Oh
final
yeah,
year.
we were
somewhere
supposed to
around
talk about that.
there. It's okay.
No,
It's
we
okay.
can talk about it. We can talk about it. We got a few minutes here, you know.
Okay, real quick, we'll talk about it. So pretty much, I just want to let you guys know that whatever you guys do, make sure you check and see what's going on, because a lot of streets are going to be closed. A lot of streets are going to be closed here in Salt Lake City. This is going to be one of the biggest All Stars we had, and and that's why they're making it sound like there's a lot of performances going to be happening here as well. I just found out that G-Eazy is going to be performing, 21 Savage is going to be performing, DJ Diesel, aka Shaquille O'Neal, is going to be coming to town and perform a show. Then you have Post Malone doing a halftime show as well too. So they're saying that J Balvin might be performing here as well as a concert.
What?
Yes, sir. J
J
Balvin or
Balvin
Nicky
here?
Jam. That's what they're saying. It's
Nicky
not
Jam?
officially confirmed yet, but they're saying that they might be doing a show. So they say the same thing about Ozuna. I haven't found anything at all. So it's
Yo,
going
I
to be a
love
lit
Ozuna, man.
weekend.
Here's
so,
the full roads closure already in place. 100
Already.
south from 300 west to 400 west
Mhm.
remains in place through Sunday. Then 300 west through South Temple to 100 south remains placed through Monday. Full road closures to come. 200 west from 200 south to South Temple.
Mhm.
And temporary closed to come are the 100. Oh my gosh, I'm not gonna fucking say.
Yeah,
all
don't
this
read
shit.
all that, but just show them
Yeah,
the map.
just
Just show
go-
them the map right there.
Here
You
it
can see
is.
the map itself. It's going to show you all the closures in downtown. And this is coming from the 10th. So some of them are already closed right now. From the 10th to the 21st, sounds like they're going to be having some kind of events outside the stadiums, outside the Gateway Mall. Everything's going to be amazingly crazy.
Oh. Okay, so at least we don't have people living in those areas, right?
As far as I know, no. As far as I know, no, I don't know anybody that lives in the area except one person that actually lives there, which is
I'm not talking about people you know. I'm talking about let's see, because Vivint Arena is where again? Right here.
Yeah, bro, you don't know where Vivint Arena is? That's wrong with
Not
you.
on the map. I know where it is.
Mm.
But here we go. We have a visual. No, all these places they're closed. All those
Yeah.
places.
Everything's
There's
gonna be
no
like
residential, so we're not that many.
the Gateway does have a residential. Remember the apartments behind it,
Yes,
so that's the
the
only thing that has a
apartments back here.
residential portion of that. And
but they're not close.
yeah, well, they
You
have to
see-
come through the back, so the
Yeah,
back of the Gateway, so it's the complete.
that's
different-
okay.
Yeah, so that's fine. So it's gonna be chaotic, but just do me a favor, guys, for Utah's residents here, because I'm gonna be out there Thursday. I'm probably there Friday actually, or probably even tomorrow. I like to be out there tomorrow. I would like to be
Yeah.
just in case, because it's the All-Star weekend. I want to experience and see what I'm able to see out there. Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Please, there's a new trend going on right now. I think
Mhm.
it's weird as fuck. Utahns, please don't be wearing those fucking weird looking red boots. Please.
What the fuck are you talking about, red boots?
Just
man?
fucking, I don't even know what they're called. They're supposed to be like the Sonic or whatever the fuck it is, like Astro Boys boots is what they call them. Literally are become the new trend. I don't want to see you Utahns wearing that shit. Come on, guys, be
Man,
yourself.
you know what? You can wear whatever the fuck you want,
No.
man. Is
No.
this the boots?
Those fucking boots are no, go up. Those
This
red boots, yeah.
This one.
No, bro, no.
Like this
No.
lady here?
Yeah, they look fucking weird. Just,
Hey, man, they can wear whatever
I
they
don't know.
want. What are you
Just
so
be
fucking-
yourselves, guys. Be yourselves.
Exactly. They're being themselves.
then
what
another thing I
should
do
it
wanna-
matter?
I do want to bring up to people too. Big events here. Just be careful out there. You'll be safe. Don't get crazy. You know, there's gonna be a lot of people from out of states and so on. And like I said, I kind of want to enjoy the time out there. Just be safe. Be yourselves. Be
Yeah.
happy. So
No, man. Honestly, be yourself. Don't do nothing crazy. Don't do nothing that I wouldn't do. Just kidding. Do everything. I don't give a fuck. Have fun. Enjoy it. I don't know. If I do have the time, I might go with you, man. You know, experience whatever
Let's
we
go.
can. But we'll talk about it. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, man. I think now that will be a good spot to fucking end it. So, Erwin.
Yes, sir. All right, guys. Well, thank you guys for joining us here for another episode here. Once again, share this video, like it, leave a comment below, and right below us, our social medias are right below the screen. And, you know, we want to be here with you guys as much as we can. If you have anything you want to talk about, feel free to reach out to us. We'll be more than happy to talk about this. But other than that, you guys have a good night and you guys be safe.
And thank you so much for tuning in another episode Talking with Rafael with your host Rafa. And make sure you hit the like button, comment down below, and share it with your friends and family to let us know what you think. Until next time, thank you so much for tuning in. Till next time. Peace.
See you.
Yo, that date. Let's talk about it. Just kidding.